Hello everybody and welcome to a new modern video. Playing Jeskai Prowess, it's been a while since we've played this archetype and I guess with the demise of the Beanstalk and Fury, old archetypes or slightly older archetypes I should say, can come back. This list came forth in the Modern Challenge by one of their most prolific pilots, Frack94. And it's kind of classic one. You have the usual creatures with only 2 copies of Sprite Dragon, a couple of Breach. I like the Preordains, definitely an important piece in this deck, much better than Consider, of course. And then 4 Prismatic Ending in a 75 with a split of 2 and 2. They are important to exile the protection from red cards, as well as just anything, anything really. So Chalice of the Void is another big deal for this deck, since you have 28, 31 1-drops that I had to split because there were too many. In December, there's Chalice of the Void, which is not what doesn't let you play Jegantha, but Chalice of the Void is right now so important. I mean, if you've been watching the videos this week, I've been mentioning how Cascade decks are everywhere. In Barcelona, there were 4 of the top 8, 8 of the top 16, and so on. They weren't 50% of the field. That means that they did extremely well and they're extremely good. This is what we called about the winners metagame of the important events. So Living End are part of the winner. Sorry, Cascade decks are part of the winners metagame. You have Wear Tear, Alpine Moon, Spep is the usual. So yeah, you're really siding a lot against Rhinos and Living End. Still a tough matchup. We'll try and get there with this massive side. Let's go through a league. Modern League, no Tron, but Jeskai Prowess. Actually, yesterday I wrote an article about updating Tron with the Warping Whale. Same thing. You kind of like have to follow where's the metagame going now that Volt Sparkle, thank you for the 4th month. Welcome to the stream. Couple of Sacred Foundry, just in case you surveil one to the graveyard with Channeler, or the Exile one with Ragavan. You still want to have a second copy of a land to grab and play, yeah. Alright. I think opponent also has a companion. Because I'm on the draw and it's not asking me to reveal Jegantha yet. No, never mind. Alright, here's my companion. I have 1 lander, but yeah, this hand is a keep. It doesn't have any creature, but it has 2 Preordains. You're playing 1 copy of Ragavan main. Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. Alright, so what are we up against? Watery Grave. That means maybe Blue-Black Shadow. That's a deck that's somehow popular again. I've seen a bunch of them in Barcelona. I'm not the biggest fan. How is Tron positioned in the metagame? So Tron is historically good against the Cascade decks. Even if now that's a little bit less true with the Side Binder, I think that Tron is still good against them overall. Okay, that's a good draw. Although we have to be aware of Orcish Bowmaster, but I guess I do have Mutagenic Growth. Plus, I might just get Delirium if I go Steam Vents. The RC Bauble, I might just get Delirium immediately if I hit an instant or a creature here. Alright, I'm okay with the second land. Okay, Island. Yeah, I think Tron is fine. I mean, Tron has the problem of being very bad to Amulet Titan, which is, you know, a very good deck and very popular deck. I mean, I shouldn't say very popular, but it is definitely there, you know. Drawn in the lock. Alright, can't do anything about that one. Delirium, by the way. There's a couple of Unholy Heat in the deck. Buenos dias, Daniel. How's it going? Okay. Huh. I think I like both of these. I'm playing against a, what's probably Grixis Shadow. Should I attack against Grixis Shadow? Yeah. The thing is, if they don't have the card that Shadow, I really want to attack. And if they do have the card that Shadow, then it's not a great attack. That's fine. I mean, as long as my opponent trades their 2 mana for my 1, I'm happy about it. Alright. There is the fear of getting spell pierced. So I'm just gonna keep on double spelling here. Iteration is very good in these matchups. So I'm happy to keep it on top, but I think I just do this for now. So the thing is, you need creatures, but you also have cards like... I'll graveyard this. I think I can find better. Like Underworld Breach. I think I like a third land here. Just make sure that my iteration is good. If it resolves. So they could have Stubborn Denial in their deck. Let's see if they take it tapped or untapped. Alright, they take it tapped. That means they don't have Death Shadow in hand. I'm gonna grab a Sacred Foundry, since I have a couple of white cards in my deck. Oh, is this a Tishana? Okay, yeah, no big deals. Good morning. Let's go Iteration. Hopefully it resolves. Alright, I'm gonna graveyard this because I need to find a land off of Iteration. And I do. Very nice. Yeah, I just like to get creatures rather than Unholy Heat there. You just want to attack. So there is only 14 creatures, but there's so many cantrips that might not be a problem. I'm not even gonna get a Sacred Foundry. One is on 7. I have lethal in the air with this Lava Dart and Mutagenic Growth. Even through 1 removal spell. Right, let's attack. They have 3 cards. They could have double removal spell, that'd be bad. Drawing Ending is also bad here. It doesn't matter. Our opponent takes it, I'm not gonna move. Alright, I concede. So, why did we win this game? Because my opponent spent 2 mana, 2 mana, 3 mana, and we spent mostly 1. And this is a very important thing in Constructed. The lower your mana curve is, the better it is. Simply like that. Because your opponent, if your opponent spends more mana than you on average, you'll be able, to get more things going and so on and so forth. Alright, Prismatic Ending is good against that Shadow. So this definitely go in. Path to Exile is good against Murktide. Thank you, Chonk. Welcome for the 3rd month. Appreciate it. Okay, so Mutagenic Growth saves me against Orcish Bowmaster, but outside of that, my opponent's playing black, so they don't have, like, damage burn spell. Yeah, if you play all 0 drops, it's even better. They need to do something, though. That's why, like, the further you go in Magic, you know, like Legacy, most spell cost 1. And, you know, why I'm not a fan of the Omnat deck and etc. because most spell cost 4. Like, it's just, in general, how, like, you know, competitive Magic evolves is, the cheaper your deck is, the better it is. And you've seen it here, my opponent played 2 Dragon in the lock. And honestly, why I don't like Tishana's in Murktide, because it costs 3 mana. When you can spend, like, 2 to play Counterspell, for example. And get a similar effect. Most of the time. Basically, like, the more Magic you play, the more you can apply a concept. I think these are called heuristics to, you know, things, you know, so that you can foresee how they play out. Like in draft, for example, when in doubt, just take the cheaper card. Like stories like this. Good morning, Lawless. Okay. I'm just playing creatures here. If you kill them, that's okay. Yeah, Legacy is Wasteland and Daze. Both of these cards reward you for playing 1-drops. Okay, my opponent doesn't shock untapped in this matchup. They can draw in the lock. Oh wow, Bitter Triumph. This card is good. I'm too scared of going Sprite Dragon because it dies to Orcish Bowmaster, so we have to at least have 1 mana up. I'm going to once again fetch End of Turn into Tishana's Tidebinder. I really don't care if they Tidebinder my Wooded Foothills. Alright, I'll bolt it. Just to use my mana. Okay. I like this Monastery Swiftspear. I'll play it and attack, and once again I don't fetch. Preordain. Yesterday I was playing Tron, but if you look at that, even Tron, in my Tron deck, I play very little expensive cards. I try to play the least expensive card possible. I only have, like, you know, 3 Vermcoil, 2 Ulamog. Some people play, you know, way more expensive cards. Buongiorno, people. Yeah, let's do it. I'll keep on fetching on the turn. Again, I don't mind if they Tishanas these lands. I have more lands in hand. Alright. I want to play Sprite Dragon and attack. This is a counter spell. It is. Okay. I'll attack and pass. Why not fetching response of Preordain? I really don't care. I think that if they play Tishana there, I'm super happy. That means I go Sprite Dragon Bolt. Stifling a fetch land isn't always good. Stone Rain isn't always good in Magic. Actually, most of the time it's bad. Wouldn't have 3 mana for Sprite Dragon Bolt. Sure, then I just go like Sprite Dragon. Like it just, I'm happy. Like if this is how they want to spend their mana, I'm happy about it. Like I'm much less happy that they had a counter spell. Yeah, let's attack. And I'm not gonna do anything. I'll probably just return Jegantha and play Soul-Scar Mage. Okay, they have 2 cards in end. Go to 12. Strongest Sprite Dragon. I think I want to go Lava Dart. Where? Probably nowhere, actually. Let's just attack. No, I don't like Vapor's Nag. It's... yeah. I don't love bounce spells. Like, I feel like their card is advantage. I like to just answer the question. Okay, I think if they chomp, I'm happy. If they don't block, then I want to go Lava Dart here. I may go face with everything, but I have 2 cards in hand. Easily I can never remove a spell, so I just don't want to play Lava Spikes. Yeah, this is probably running the lock to kill a Sprite Dragon. Yeah. Put as mana up and cards in hand, just trade with the things in play. Don't go face. And here I think that Lava Dart, I think the Orc Army was a mistake because they had another Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, so now if I go Bolt face, you go to 7. Lava Dart face, you go to 6. That's okay. For me, this is fine. I'll pass. They had like land run in the log. Maybe that was lethal, but I think it's still fine. Opponent has never drawn that shadow in their Dead Shadow deck. That usually impacts a lot your wins. One of the reasons why I don't love the Death Shadow deck is that they're so dependent on Death Shadow. Okay, now they drew that Shadow, and now, now they're doing very well. But it's very, very dependent on that card. I don't want to use Lavadar from the graveyard because they have Jegantha. I kind of want to drop 5th land for it. Well, it's much better than a 5th land. Let's hope it resolves. Oh wow, yeah, stavo un aisle. Va bene. Okay, so Monster Sister is a 2-3. If I attack, they block. Then I bolt the Shadow and we're trading. Is this something I want to do? Go in top deck mode. I think so. I have Jegantha in hand, so like most lands or spells are good. Us. When it goes top bottom, again, plays a new Preordain. Now they go top bottom again. Is that a Murktide? Yeah, that was a good draw. So I go to 10. Okay, I guess I have 2 turns. Although, unlikely to win now. That's the power of cantrip. Opponent was in top deck mode, and they drew Preordain, which drew another Preordain, which drew Murktide. If you're playing a deck without blue, you will, top deck less often than a deck with blue. And yeah, that's why I love to play blue deck, I guess. Alright, I'm at 1 life. I can get there. If they break, then I draw Lightning Bolt, I win here, because I Lava Dart this, attack, Bolt Face. They didn't draw removal spell, so we could win if I top deck. I don't. GG. Swiftspear good too. Yep. Go game 3. Hello, Sebastian. I'm not a fan of Blue Black Shadow. Like, they had to draw Shadow, the turn I mentioned it, and then Murktide. Like, it's fine. Like, it's not that they got lucky or anything. They just had a normal draw. But I feel like it's way too dependent on that. I prefer Murktide. Yeah, I mean, I could have Path to Exile, sure. Okay, this ends too clunky. This is one of the problem with this deck, I think, is sometimes you have this clunky end, but I guess this could happen also with Murktide. But yeah, a little bit too many removal spells, maybe. Maybe Unholy Heat shouldn't be here. Anyway, that's Mulligan. Alright, this is much less clunky. Very good. Okay, how do I do this? I think my play here is, alright, keep. I want to bottom. I like the Bauble. I think I want to bottom the Lightning Bolt. Yeah. Lightning Bolt helps me Delirium, though. It could be Soul-Scar Mage. Now it's just Bolt. Yeah, it's just Bolt. Let's go Soul-Scar Mage go. Keeping the Bauble for turn 2 to deal 1 extra damage, and also have the... Is blue-red better than green-red with Questing Druid? That's a good question. I don't know. You have to choose either blue or green. Oh wow, he drew. Same card I bottomed. After the fetch. I don't mind going to 14. This should be Delirium already. With his Lightning Bolt. Wow, Stern's Golden. Huh. Okay, so the problem is that if I play the Soul-Scar Mage, the Dragon's Rage Channeler dies to Orcish Bowmaster. But if I don't play the Soul-Scar Mage, my opponent will be able to start scolding the Soul-Scar Mage. So I think I'm okay with doing this. Alright, they ended up having Stern Scolding anyway, so. You want to play also green for Questing Druid? Yeah, I mean, probably too many, I don't know. It could be correct, though. Anyway, let's go for a Mishra's Bauble. Hopefully I find Delirium. This is indeed Delirium. I want to bolt you. I mean, let's go to combat and then I'll see. I know Questing Druid is a good card. I was one of the first one to bring it to the screen. Alright, so if I go to Bolt Phase, you go to 15, you take 9, you go to 6. It is very likely they have something though. Like if they have a counterspell on my Bolt, I don't care. If they have a Run in the Lock, I mean, that tail have to take 3. I think it's a decent play to Bolt Phase here. Is a wizard from Barcelona? What list? Alright, sure. The bolt still dealt 2 damage. Oh wow, Underworld Breach. Yeah, that's good. I'll leave it on top, thank you. So you're 8. You take 2. You're 6. Exposes for 1. That's a bad deal. Hopefully I can draw land. Okay. I think I have to go Breach first, because I'll surveil an extra. I'll surveil extra. Because like, opponent has to kill my creatures anyway in combat, so. Put 1 more card in the graveyard this way. Yeah, so they have to crack. And then I go Steam Vents untapped. Dragon's Rage Channeler. And then I go Mishra's Bauble. Graveyard. You have a Dismember on top, that's expensive. Fortunately, can't do too much with this Mishra's Bauble. And pass. I don't have Delirium, I wish I... Okay, it's okay, I have Delirium now. Next turn. Okay. That Shadow, that's a 7/7 for 1. Okay, let's remember that they have Stern Scolding in hand, so I don't want to go Swiftspear here. Maybe I should, though. Maybe I should go Swiftspear. If they go Stern Scolding, that means that they have to probably, like, they don't have 3 islands in their deck. So yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna go Swiftspear, then go Stern Scolding, then I go Ending. And I think they don't have mana for counters. I mean, they could have a Stubborn Denial, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have gone Stern Scolding. That was a mistake. Sorry, into Stern Scolding. That was a mistake. Should just return Jegantha. The problem is that I could have like counterspelled the Ending. Yeah, I think this was better. And if they fetch end of turn to cast Dismember, they die to Lava Art. I think we got this. Underworld Breach was insane, as always. We got a creature and 2 baubles off of it. Oh, they have something. What is it? Oh, wow, Dismember. Sure. Alright, GG. No, yeah, I think we knew about some scolding. It was the second one. The first one, I removed it from the reveal zone. Because I bubbled them twice, I think. One was dead regardless to, what's it called? Lava Dart, so figured they needed the mana next turn. A keep for me. Opponent's playing Belcher. Gonna be a race who's faster. Hand can deal a lot of damage, although I wish I had a second creature. Opponent goes to 14 immediately. And plays Belcher. Yeah. Gonna go Mutagenic Growth in upkeep. Okay. Now I have to think about this. I think that I should just bolt in up. What can I draw here? Tidebinder meta? This is not Tidebinder meta. Only Rhinos plays Tidebinder. Okay, I was looking for a Mutagenic Growth. I don't even know if it's good though. I don't even know how much damage this is. I'm just gonna click the buttons and see what happens at the end. Eh. 5. Could have been 7. If only I had an extra damage. If only I found Delirium, opponent needed 3 damage maybe to play this Belcher. Yeah, not finding Delirium in the top 16, that's awkward. Let's see. Ah, look at that. If only I found Delirium. Maybe if you upkeep, instead of Bolt, I go Lava Dart. Is more damage. Close. No Delirium. That's tough. Alright. Maybe Underworld Breach is bad. Yeah, Lava Dart. I'll keep it in. You just assume that you have Delirium, right? With so many hits. I've played 2 Mutagenic Growth, 2 Lava Darts, and 1 Bolt. So I've played 5 spells that game and I didn't hit Delirium. That is quite unlucky. Vinny, hello. 13 months. Welcome to the stream. Upkeep Dart is 1 more damage if we find Delirium. If we don't find Delirium, it's 1 less damage. Yeah. But yeah, I mean that's the damage that would have mattered if I had Delirium. Like if the top of the deck was like a creature or a sorcery, then it was the right play. Alright, keep this hand. I have Preordain to get a creature and have an interaction in spell appears. Man, I was going to... Was that my turn 2? Was I going to... Yeah, I guess opponent took 9 damage by themselves. I needed to deal 11 damage by turn 2, and I was almost going to do it. I dealt 10 damage by turn 2. Opponent took 9 damage by themselves and killed me on turn 3. That is, I wish I was on the play, I guess. But also, like, I didn't do any math. I just, clicked the cards that were highlighted that I liked the most, so, Let's go for a Preordain. I don't like another spell appears. I'm gonna keep Bauble for Delirium purposes. Need to find creatures. Otherwise, I don't have anything going on. Yeah, I think I'll go Steam Vents Preordain. Okay, I like Sprite Dragon. Do I like Lightning Bolts? Yeah. Yeah, I think I do. Sprite Dragon is gonna deal so much damage. Our Insomnia, thank you for the chill 1 sub. Welcome, welcome. If I go Bolt 17, Mutagenic Growth deals 3, say, 10. Lava Dart is 4. 17. So Lava Dart deals 4 damage. Mutagenic Growth is 3, so I have 10 damage in hand. Plus 1 of the Sprite Dragon, 11, 14. I think I can deal 14 damage. I'll keep the Bolt in hand. It's gonna deal 1 more damage when I have a Sprite Dragon in play. And I pump immediately the Sprite Dragon. This way, it deals more damage the next turn. I'm playing against a matchup where I'm expecting 0 interaction. Maybe like Spikefield Hazard. That's like the only interaction I expect. So this is 7, and yeah, attack and pass. And the next turn they die 100%. Again, if they have no interaction, which I assume it's the case. Because this 2 each deal 4 damage, so I have 11. I guess it's not lethal then. They do not have lethal. Maybe they like, if they take 3 damage, or even if I draw any spell, because I can spell pierce my own spell as well. I guess I need to pay at that point. We'll see, we'll see. Not that much reason to talk too much about what's happening since. I don't think it's 14, I think it's 4. 8, 11. Okay, they go Pyretic Ritual. Yeah, it has to resolve. What a car spell PRs made in, what, 2009? And still, like, never really got a better option. They tried it with Minor Misstep, I guess, but it failed. Minor Misstep really failed, by the way. There was so high expectation of that card, and you just don't see it in any format anymore. Exclamation mark deck. You find all the decks. Alright, you want to return my Sprite Dragon a hand. Let me count if I have lethal now. I go Bolt of Turn, I go to 7. No, I don't think so. I can find a land though, and then it's lethal. No, it's not lethal. Okay, let's untap. So it goes Sprite Dragon. Let me count if it's lethal. I don't think it is though. Because I can't, like... I think I have 10 damage. Sorry, I have 9 damage. 4, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm just attacking and passing, I think. I guess I could go Bolt Face. Yeah, maybe that's fine to go Bolt Face. Maybe I should go actually Lava Dart Face. Yeah, that's probably the best. So that... This is 4, 5. You go to 5, so if you shock... Yeah, if you shock with a land, you die. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is good. So now you go to 8, you go to 5, and then... Okay, I pass. Yep, go. Looks like they conceded. Buongiorno, Magus. Allora. I mean, yeah, the Cybrid is all bad cards, so... Except Breach, but I think in this matchup, Breach isn't great, so yeah. Going to game 3. Game 1 was really so close. Like, we were almost winning on turn 2, and they won on turn 3. Yesterday, I got my YouTube recap of the year, which was pretty cool. Also, what do you think the stats is? It said 4.4 million views. What does that mean? Like, hours viewed? Because it can't be, like, actual view, right? Or can it? Like if I do 432 per, let's say 5,000. Yeah. Oh wow, it might be actually. Huh. Okay. Anyway, you say clicks? Really? Oh, I forgot to reveal Jegantha. A classic when I do multiple things at a time. I forget to reveal Jegantha. Magical Line asks me something, I say okay, and I forget Jegantha. Alright, mulligan. Opponent's gonna be like, oh wow, no Jegantha. There must be a big brain play. No opponent, I just punted. I think I'm gonna take down Lava Dart. This hand is way more control-ish, so hopefully I find like my interactions rather than just killing on turn 3 or 4. Do I have shorts? I do so little shorts. Next year, with my YouTube channel that I plan on starting, the new one, I'll definitely be more focused on the shorts. Okay, I love Spell Pierce. I think I might actually draw both of these here, yeah. I think I like to draw both of these. Okay, I have some white cards. I think I'm gonna just do Preordain and then Spell Pierce. Mana up. I'll create a new YouTube channel because I plan on playing Paper Magic. This channel is gonna stay on. I'm gonna keep on doing Twitch and YouTube Magic Online content, and then I'll also start a new channel. I hired an editor, and we'll be doing paper magic, the best magic. Magic Online only a vehicle to paper magic. You can't do paper magic, you do Magic Online. That's how I view it. No arena. I did it in the past, but okay, I think I want to get a blue land. I know I have some white cards, but alright, here I go. DRC pass, keeping up spell pierce, but also bolting in the turn. Hopefully I find Delirium. Italian Pauper? We'll be playing Pauper, but I mean, we'll be playing like everything paper, honestly. Do I own a paper ADH deck? Yeah, I have Omnath, and I have, what's the other thing called? Prarosh. But I don't want to do Commander. Commander is great for YouTube because there's a million viewers and the video lasts a lot and they view it all, so I understand it. But I don't know, maybe one day. So far, I don't want to. Okay, I can't bolt. I know that I'll maybe find Delirium if I bolt, but I can't bolt. I've done a Commander match with the Car Market guys, the old school Commander VEEDEO. It was long. Commander content as a threat. Yeah, as a threat. Threat, yeah. Am I gonna go to Berlin more often? No, this is gonna be my channel. Do it on my house. I go to Berlin still once every while. I think the next time will be in March. In March. Usually we have like one every 3 or 4 months I go to Berlin. Yeah, beta planes. I put the beta planes yesterday. I built a legacy deck. Our opponent does this, and I could spell pierce. I just don't want to. Yeah, honestly, the politics happening was one of my biggest turn off of Commander. I understand it. It's just not the game that I love to play, but I understand it. It's like a board game, and yeah, it makes sense. It's like Risk. You do alliances. Speaking of which, chat, for Christmas, you guys should all buy Hasbro product. Or they will fire too many people. No risk by Monopoly. Right? Is that Monopoly is Hasbro? Monopoly for Christmas. How much is Monopoly now? Sure is. 25. I mean, it's pretty. Alright. Yeah, when I saw that Paul Cheon tweet, I was like, wow. That's so, like, yeah. I was without words. Well, Paul Cheon definitely, like, was one of the people that brought back coverage in the form that we see now after the COVID thing. You proxy Monopoly? That's funny. Alright. Now the question is, do I want this channeler? I mean, it's a 1 mana 3/3. It's pretty bad to not want it, right? Pact of Negation? Oh wow, you do have Pact of Negation. Ah, I think I'm dead. I mean, I have an out. Chad. Let's focus on it. Let's focus on this one. We have to play Expressive Iteration and get Land, Wear Tear. We ready? Land, Wear Tear. Land, Wear Tear. Not even one of the two. Alright. Well, let's see if they have let's see if they have the. Maybe they set it in a land. Who knows? No, guardala qua. Yeah, whatever. I'll put it in the graveyard so I'll put it in C's. A5 or lose the game. Put you don't have 5, you're gonna lose the game. Right? Right? Hmm. You play the RC first? No, this costs 2. You need 2 mana for Wear Tear. Alright, GG. Yeah, I think it was all about that first match. It was all about that first match, the first game. If we had find Delirium, we would have won on turn 2, which is pretty insane. Yeah, GG. Va bene, va bene. I don't know what's happening now and why they haven't won yet. But they have won, Jerry. The Pact of Negation got me. Alright, I'll take a bathroom break. Buenos dias. Round number 4. Sorry, 3. Round number 3. Keep. Let's go. Hands good. Steam Vents, Swiftspear. Zang Zang. Planes. Okay, that's Hammer. I think I want to just exile the Springleaf Drum. I'm assuming they go like double spell or have the protection up. They go like, it could have gone like Stoneforge plus the protection. Spells. Do I care about Stoneforge? Probably don't. Quit Swiftspear. Alright, they didn't block. How much damage I have? 3, 7, 11, 15, 16. I have lethal. Are we going? We're going, right? We're going. We're going here. I think that's funny. I think that's funny. Oh, you go Ganjo? Ganjo. Ganja sta cheap, by Ganja. Zan 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 zan. No blocks, you said, opponent. No blocks. Alright. Hammer time. Unfortunately, you just can't break a Chalice with the intent of playing it for 1. Since my deck has a 29 1-drops. I think I'm gonna side out the Lava Dart. They are good against the Esper Sentinel, but I think that's about it. That's you when you think they can kill you? Yeah, you're 15, you're safe. Boom, dead. Alright, million lands. We play 17. How do we draw so many lands? The keep, though. Alright, plains, go. Sweet. Mountain, Swiftspear. Monastery. Okay. Maybe a little bit too many anti-saga cards. I guess Wear Care can also hit the Sigarda's Aid. And of course Artifact, but I'm just talking about enchantment. They have 2 cards in hand. Their hand is so little. I think it's too risky to grab Jegantha now. I'm just not gonna do anything. I just play land and pass. Madonna mia di terre. Porca Eva. Just play land and pass. Then your Twitch says that you saw 15 stream in a row. I feel like you saw 365 stream in a row. I'd actually ask the opposite question. Have you ever missed one recently? Alright, Sprite Dragon. Yeah, definitely better than grabbing the Jegantha. Attack. And pass. All is here, yes indeed. Alright, we have only 2 lands left in our deck. Nice. Expressive Iteration. Okay. Hand, bottom, exile. Play Preordain. Look at this blue-red card advantage deck. Top. Top. The dragon. Play land, attack for 4. Double lightning bolt up. In case opponent wants to do some nasty things. What's on top of your deck? We want to draw that one, huh? Okay, what about the next one? Giver Brooms. Alright. Draw the DRC, which maybe could have been graveyarded, I don't know. Sorry, bottomed. Esper Sentinel. Va bene. I feel like they haven't done anything. Like, it's turn 6, they have played a Monastery as meaningful card. End of turn, if I bolt you go to 12, my Sprite Dragon becomes a 5. Then I can go... Maybe I can't win the game next turn. Let me count. If that's the case. I'm gonna grab Mountaineer and I bolt you. Paid attacks. Maybe you can have a Monathite, I guess. Sure. Okay. Tunneler, Bauble, paid attacks. Tunneler, Sprite Dragon. Sprite is a 6. And then what? Can be a 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's not enough. Missed. Do I want to do something with my cards? Nah, probably not. Could just Alpine Moon this Nexus. At this point, even if they go Saga, it's too late, I think. Alright, I'm gonna draw that Bolt. Give my opponent upkeep here. So, actually, if I Bolt you now, you get a 12. The Sprite... As Javier taught me how to speak in Spanish, Oh, yes, helped, yeah. I wouldn't say thought. Actually, here, I think I win, right? Because I can wear tear my Alpine Moon, bolt face, and then have double bolt. You draw a card, you could have another Monastery. I think it's okay, though. So I'll tear my Alpine Moon. Leave the bolt on top. Then I'll bolt you. Attack for 9. Then in upkeep, I draw a bolt. And I bolt you. Now you draw a card, you can get a Monastery. Alright, just realized they have Ginger Brute. I forgot about that. That's okay. I guess also my point, I forgot about that. Cool. See, if you do some things with very much confidence, you will trick the opponent as well. Because like, you're so focused on I won that your opponent won't double check you. It's about confidence. No, I mean, actually, there I forgot. Of course, I wouldn't have just thrown all my cards if I knew I didn't have one, but yeah. Alright, we win. Great win. Great plays. Vamos. Round number 4. Questa mano fa cacare. Heap. I don't know why, but I opened 4 lands in every hand. This deck isn't supposed to draw 4 lands in every hand. But there's an Expressive Iteration. It's very hard to convince me to mulligan a hand with Expressive Iteration. Swamp. Is it Thoughtseize? It's not. That's the problem with Sprite Dragon these days. If you put it as a swamp, you just can't go turn 2 Sprite Dragon. If they go Orc, it's like better pack up and leave, you know? You just can't. Thoughtseize. Va bene. Yeah, in Pauper, Ginger Brute is a big deal in Pauper. My iteration says goodbye. You'll be remembered, though, iteration, don't worry. And now it's just mono black coffers versus a deck with few creatures. They just mono black just kills all your creatures, and you're left with nothing, just some burn spells. I mean, the burn spells can get the job done, but like I'd rather be a burn deck than be prowess in this matchup. I don't want to bolt. I have like Swiftspear and such. Or even Channeler too, yeah. So Channeler isn't Delirious, but it will be. Yeah, let's go Channeler land go. I'm not returning Jegantha just now, because I want to have cards up in case they orc my Channeler. We have Unholy Heat to kill Sheoldred. That's like one of the few ways that Mono Black can beat Burn. Again, we're not Burn, so, you know, it's a much different matchup. Like, playing Creature is actually what they want, because they have, like, March, Push, you know, all the removal spells. You could splash Questing Druid, it would be amazing in this matchup for sure. All you want is extra card advantage. Remember when I made a mono red video with Questing Druid, I was playing, like, Ren's Resolve and Reckless Impulse and such. I could have maybe bolted my opponent there. Maybe a mistake not to. But I just... Like, let's say now I draw a Swiftspear, you know, this thing deals 4 damage each. I think I passed because they could like march this, and I want to have a, I want to grow this up to a 4 toughness. Like maybe they march it for 2 or 3, and like, yeah. Alright. Preordain, looking for what? There's also Underworld Breach that I could draw, I guess. I like the Swiftspear. Okay, I like this in end. I go hand, bottom, exile. Funny, I like Swiftspear, and it was a card I didn't take at the end. Pass. Yeah, so the player who top 4 the challenge is in my chat, Fracom, welcome. And he says, Coffers is one of the toughest matchup for Prowess Edge. And that's weird, right? Because like as a Prowess player, as a Coffers player, I know that Burn is one of the toughest matchup for you. So, you know, you're using a similar deck, Prowess, to Burn, and you just turn a matchup into, okay, the good Damnation. Maybe I wasn't supposed to play that. Maybe I was supposed to take the Mutagenic Growth. Also possible. I mean, here my opponent is taking a lot of damage from the ring. Like, they took 3 damage from the ring, 4 damage from their Night's Whispers. You're at 11. I have, say, 8, I have 8 damage in the end. They're an 11. They could have Vermcoil Engine. They get Sundering Titan. Okay. They can destroy all my lands. Okay, I think I want to bolt you now. And pass. I need another Lightning Bolt or even Underworld Breach to win this game. Actually, Breach doesn't win. Okay, so they have Sundering Titan next turn, which is gonna kill my lands. I think I just have to go Preordain. I wanna kill this first. I probably don't care. Yeah, no, I need to go Preordain and hope to find Bolt to win. I don't care if they... It was another orc. Okay. Yeah, no, I just don't care. I just don't care. Because if I find Bolt, I win. Oh, look, Underworld Breach. It's 1 mana, right? It's 1 mana short. Because if I had 1 more mana, I could go Sprite Dragon, Mutagenic Growth. As it is, this Underworld Breach is nothing, right? I don't have mana to exploit the Breach. I had Bauble, maybe? Yeah, I'll have to bottom both. It's like next turn they blew up all my lands. Bolt. They have ring trigger. Oh right, true that, yeah. Yeah, it was just bolt. That's okay. Yeah, bubble myself. Oh, I can't, there's Karn. Alright, then it's pretty bad now. Then it is pretty bad now. If I bubble me, I go to 11. Questo è un 6 e 3, 8. I go to 3. Classic bubble into bubble. Alright. You blow up all my lands. Do I have a way to win the game? Probably don't. I guess I can draw exactly Mountain for turn and then bolt off of bubble. Oh wow. This is so unnecessary. Opponent goes to 1 life. If only had 2 bolts. Dio caro, ma guarda lì, Tosis ha fatto questo. Ma porca merda. You're the one. Maybe they draw off of ring. Yeah, this card Bauble have no outs now. Yep, I'm not gonna get a land. They have Urborg. They can blow up 4 lands. Maybe they don't know it. Maybe I should have gotten the land. Yeah, I think they don't know. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm dead here. I hope they tap the ring, but it's highly unlikely that happens. Yeah, GG. Va bene, bella, bella, bella. GG. Oh, they have March. Ah, I see. Then I wasn't going to win anyway because they had March to gain some life. Va bene. Alright. I don't want Alpine Moon. Alpine Moon sounds very bad. So Unholy Heat kills Shieldred. And I hope that I don't have to do that. I'll leave 1 Unholy Heat in. Explain why Burn is good against Coffers. I mean, yeah, March gain life, but you don't have a clock, and Shieldred gains life on turn 5, and gains 2 life on turn 5. It doesn't seem that powerful. Alright. And also, like, the same thing with March. Like, in theory, Burn Goldfish kills on turn 4. And you don't have a clock. Your interactions are in the form of removal spells, usually. And Thoughts is basically a burn spell. I'll put him mulligans to 4 so far. Yeah, Burn only runs 8 creatures. Plus, Burn now plays the Rolling Vortex, which is very good against this lower deck. Land DRC go. What happened to Eidolon? I don't know. I guess it's too old. It's resting. Alongside Dark Confident. and Tarmogoyf. Let's try and get Delirium. Good for Delirium purposes. Alright, no Delirium. Attack. You're 11. I probably can't win the game with Breach plus Mutagenic Growth. Allora, if I go Breach plus Mutagenic Growth, how much damage it is? I go Underworld Breach, that's a 2. Mutagenic Growth, pump for 6, so I can deal 8 damage. So on one side we have... Now I think I'd take Swiftspear, because if I draw a land, I can cast it from the graveyard. I didn't get a land. So if I go Breach, how many Mutagenic Growth can I play? Can I play 4? No way. Can I play 3? I can only play 2, I think. I think I want to slow roll the Breach then. I'll just go Iteration. I'll graveyard this bolt because I want to find a land, or a Bauble in this case. Hand, bottom, Exile. I got 8. Shelly. I want to play Coffers next with the Sunken Citadel. I haven't tried this card yet, but I think it's very powerful in that deck. Okay, they can Demolition Field me. Wow, nice. How is this still in your deck? Hello, Cappy. So if I go double Swiftspear, attack, you go pushing my Channeler. Okay, yeah, I think I'll go double Swiftspear. Attack. I guess you could go March. I'm okay with that. Alright, you're a 1. Alright. Yeah, this game was fast. We have another game now. Yeah, my sideboard is all reactive cards. I really don't want to be reactive in this matchup. I do have Spell Pierce in my deck, which is pretty reactive, but... Also, another reason why Burn is good against Coffers is that Ring is actually bad. Like, the one Ring is not great. It might be decent in this matchup, I guess. I want to mulligan this hand. It's just too many lands. Alright, that's a keep. We'll do a bottom. I think I bottom Spell Pierce, actually, yeah. I want to just be proactive. The good thoughts is good news, I think. Alright, let's go for a Steam Vents untapped. I don't want to go Channeler because that's bad against Orc. So I'm just going Swiftspear and attack. I don't want to play Bauble because I want to play it after alongside the Channeler to help Delirium. Va bene. DRC Gant is in 2 months. I'm just playing Modern for content. And also, I'm considering every deck. I like Murktide, I like Mono Black Coffers, I like Tron. Okay. Now this is an awkward spot because if I'm putting as Orc, I guess they'll trigger it off of Preordain. But I want to have a second land here. You're going to Atlanta? Best of luck. I'm gonna do bottom, top, and then I can go. Yeah, that triggers. And then I can go land. Which land do I want? I think it's just mountain, right? I don't have any white card in my deck, I think. I guess I don't want mountain because they have the stone, the effects that do the thing. I'm at 12 though, but I don't think life total should matter too much. Alright, that's another land. Let's graveyard this. And then I pass. I don't want to trigger Bauble in my opponent turn. They have 4 cards. Buongiorno Lavo. How is this deck? I think it's similar to what it was before. Maybe you have you don't have the scam matchup too much, but you have the Cascade, which isn't thrilling either. I think it's fine. I think it's similar to Burn. Like it remains on the same I think position in the metagame. Solid top 15 deck. Alright, I have the Delirium now. Sure. Okay, do I want to correct this Bauble? I think I do, and then I want to bolt the Orc in my upkeep. Stone of Eric. Wow. So now I go upkeep, bolt, and then I also have I have a Surveil. How good is this? Welcome everyone to a new Legacy video. Alauzi, thank you for the raid. Welcome. I think I graveyard this. I draw 2. Shouldn't have graveyarded. I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. It's another Swiftspear. Okay, actually now I'm gonna leave it on top. That's weird. Okay, I don't want this land. Put a tap land. I think that my opponent is gonna attack me with the Orc, so the Swiftspear will be doing something next turn. Maybe I'm supposed to take out the Mutagenic Growth. Doesn't sound so good in this matchup. Okay, so they have access to 5 mana this turn. If they play Shield, the game is over. If they play Ring, I don't care. If they play Karn, it depends what they grab. Okay. That's okay. They have Ring Protection, and they start drawing. You can play the Stone here. But yeah, and draw the Breach now. Breach? Sprite Dragon. I think I'll play one of these and pass. I'll hold this one for Domination. Could also return Jegantha, but I don't see that being very relevant here. Loish, welcome. Ah, second Coffers. It's a lot of mana. That's like 9 mana? Yes, as I said, Burn is good against Prowess. Sorry, Ring is good against Prowess, but it's not good against Burn. Okay, they play Chalice of the Void on 1. Sure. Should you enjoy panettone or pandoro in Christmas? As that meme says, why not both? ¿Por qué no los dos? You know, you open them both and you cut them, and then people will grab them both. Do I set in Alpine Moon against Coffers? I don't. I find Alpine Moon to be card disadvantage, and they don't always have this on turn 4. Yeah, panettone has candied fruit. Candied fruit. Vabbè, basta, dai, basta. Bella lì, GG, thank you for the games. Let's play a 5th match. Candied fruit, yeah. What's wrong with it? It's good, right? Yeah. Raisins, I think it's the other word. Raisin? Yeah, raisin and candied fruit in English. Uvetta e canditi in Italian. Okay, final match. I still haven't eaten any panettone yet so far this year, but I'm sure the season will start soon. Alright, bottom both. We need creatures. You like Pandoro? I don't know. I think panettone, there's smart things in it. I like it better. Alright, next turn we start making the Expressive Iteration rain. One after the other. I think Parrit, this is the player who won the Spanish Nationals with Murktide. On Friday, there was a Spanish tournament. And I think Murktide beat Hammer in the final, and this one was the winner. They were not playing any copy of Ledger Shredder. So if me and Piegonti like the Ledger Shredder, this player wasn't playing any copies of it. Nationals at 2023. Yeah, Spain is like, they organized this system. I don't even know how it worked, honestly. But they called it that way, and it's all about the branding. If enough people believe in the branding, it's that one, you know? Nice. What a draw, Lavadart here. I'm gonna go iteration and then Lavadart kill two things, I think. Hopefully I can find a land off of this iteration. If I don't mind just drawing a card with iteration. That can also be a bubble, I guess. Are they considering? Alright. Let's go hand, bottom, exile. I mean, they can have Force of Negation. But I think I have to do this now. Lava Dart here. And then Flashback there. I have Force of Negation. Yeah. Could have waited and forced the and Lava Dart in upkeep if I smelt that. Yeah, I kind of smelled the Force of Negation. That's okay. No, when I got a Swiftspear. Yeah, I should have waited in upkeep. Va bene, va bene, va bene. Spell Pierce. Okay. Exile the Ragavan. To go Murktide here, it's probably over. All right. Okay, let's keep on playing these iterations. I want to wait this breach until the end. They just have counters, will encounter this. A map here. Yep. And then I go ending on the Swiftspear, bolt on the channeler. Could have done the opposite, would have been better, since this is mine and that's theirs. Anyway, they have two cards. I have my breaching end. Hopefully this resolves. And I find a bubble too. It's the Murktide. 7/7. Sieben. And I'm dead. GG. Alright, let's bring in the Path of Exiles. I take out Ending. I think so. I like Unholy Heat. I like Mutagenic Growth. Yeah. You know, I think this game I should have just lava darted in their upkeep. Opponent seems to be away from keyboard. Can't do much about that. Sorry. I guess I'll grab water and do the things before the next league. Okay, let's go. Turn 1, Steam Vent, Dragon's Rage Channeler. I think this is better in case my opponent goes like turn 1 creature. I can kill it in upkeep and then grab a second land. That's not the case, it's fine. I'll keep on doing it again. And now I can go Soul-Scar Mage and pass. Stern Scolded. Alpine Go. That's good. Free spells are good. In the spot. I don't have a Murktide because that's going to be a 7/7, which I do not have answers for now. I'm very far away from Delirium. Hello, we defeated. Yep, that is indeed a Murktide, which is how I'm going to lose both games, it seems. This 2/3 could have been a 3/2, but overall, out. Let's go Bold Face, just because I need to either hit Delirium or find a land or something. Yeah, hello, Joe. See you again. Alright, if I find a land, I have Delirium. Oh, wow. That's cool. They enable me display with their shock on Channeler. Actually, I have a chance now. How are the Rat Colony doing? Okay, I have Delirium. Did you sell them all? Okay, more Unholy Heat. Sure. I need a land now. You did? Nice. Land for Mango, dai. Terra, terra! E che cazzo. Dai, land. Land. Alright, GG. That is it. Thank you very for watching. Yeah, I think the deck list is fine. Maybe you could play Mono Red, Splashing Green for Western Druid. And I don't even know if you need a white splash. Maybe you still do. Then you would be pretty bad against Cascades. Maybe you do need blue. I'm not sure. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to subscribe, leave a comment, like, and all the things. Bye!